Hi, and welcome to Discover Oklahoma. I'm Dean O'Lally.
And I'm Angela Buckaloo. We are coming to you today from a great store right here in Oklahoma City.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, we want to say thank you, Angie, for being our guest co-host this week and for giving us a quick look around Rant Dry Goods, and it's on Northwest 23rd.
Definitely worth ranting about.
Okay.
Rant Dry Goods is an eclectic boutique in Oklahoma City's Uptown 23rd Street district. All sorts of fun gift items, clothing, you name it, they've got it here. We'll show you around throughout the show.
But first, it's time to explore a little bit of Oklahoma history, and we're going to talk about one of our state's best and greatest traditions.
A Native American powwow is a must-see for those who live in Oklahoma and for those visiting our great state. Darren Brown shows us why.
Well, I'm braiding her hair to get her the rest of her regalia put together.
It usually takes me about an hour and a half to get ready.
All this stuff I put on, I beaded myself.
So what else do you have left?
Just my hair ties, my necklaces, and my leggings.
Summertime in our state provides us multiple opportunities to catch a glimpse of native Oklahoma. Oklahoma powwows are great places to catch up with old friends and make new ones. Almost 40 tribes reside in Oklahoma, and summertime powwows here usually bring in tribes from all over the country.
We are honoring our women tonight. This is Gore night.
I love going to powwows, but I'm not the guy to ask about what happens at powwows. That would be my buddy Everett Moore here. Everett, I do know you don't expect them to run on time, right?
Right.
It just doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen all the time, but every Friday and Saturday and Sunday here in Oklahoma through the summer months, you can find a good celebration like the one going on behind us.
And generally it's split up in the women dance on one night. Wait a minute, how's it?
On Friday nights, it's usually the teens and tiny tots, the kids get to dance on Friday night, and then Saturday night, it's the women categories. They're competing. And then on Sunday night, it's the men that dance.
And you'll see so many categories of dance. You know what, rather than sit and talk about it, let's go check it out.
Let's go check it out.
The women's dance competition is a dizzying display of color, style, and grace. Sometimes mistakenly referred to as a costume, a dancer's regalia is always as unique as the dancer herself.
I started out originally being a cloth dancer when I was a little girl, tiny tots, and then turned into a jingle dresser. And ever since then, I've always danced jingle, and I'm not northern. It's a northern dance that came from the northern states of Canada, and it's a healing dance. And I just try my best to respect it.
Singers, again, I can't commend you enough for the fine job that you've done for all of our people tonight, and our dancers especially. They appreciate you very much.
Dancing is just, it comes naturally, and it's just like within your heart. You feel the beat of the drum and the timing, and when the timing's right, really it's not about competition, but that's a plus.
So come on out. Rusty Lawrence, you'll be detailed on this snake dance.
Yes. All right, there you have it. Good.
Near Perkins, discovering Oklahoma, I'm Darren Brown.
If you'd like to check out a powwow, consider attending the Oklahoma State University Native American Student Powwow. It's coming up next Saturday, October 8th at the Payne County Fairgrounds. From powwows to petroleum, both play a strong role here in Oklahoma.
Absolutely, and in Ponca City, they pay tribute to over 100 years of one company's involvement in Oklahoma. It's time to come with me now to the Conoco Museum.
More than 120 years in the making, the Conoco brand is one of the most recognized corporate identities in the energy industry.
And where else better to learn about that brand and company than at the Conoco Museum in Ponca City?
Everyone that comes to this museum enjoys it. It is not specifically for people that were just in the oil business. It teaches young and old alike about the oil business, but what it also does is it talks about a company and the people that worked for the company. Therefore, the museum is very people-oriented.
The first thing one should do, though, when you visit the museum is watch the film in their 40-seat theater.
We really want them to see the movie because the movie tells a great story and it sets the stage for everything that's in the museum.
Conoco was one of the most enduring companies in North America.
The museum is designed that you can follow a timeline. It gives you a breakdown of key events in the company through the years. And there's something here for both kids and adults.
I always say with the kids that they're going to accidentally learn something. Even people that work for the company can watch the video, or I'll say people that have worked for Conoco for 30 years can come in here and learn an immense amount of information of what a vast company it was and how worldwide it was.
And as Carla mentioned, you will learn about the people of the company and how they worked as a team and led many areas with their research and development. One created here is called Fiber Size.
It was developed in 1956, trademarked, and they developed thumper trucks off of that when they go out to look for oil. And with the Fiber-Size technology, it was able to tell you, pinpoint exactly what was below ground. And Conoco pioneered that, and that is still used today.
There are interactive exhibits throughout the museum, but one of their most popular displays is the E.W. Marlin Boardroom. Numerous videos align different sections where former employees talk about the pride of working at Conoco through the years.
It was a very good atmosphere of people focused on getting a job done.
Visitors from every state and 52 countries continue to come in and learn about the history of the company as well as details about the oil business. For example, did you know about the many products made from oil, like crayons? That and more can be discovered here.
When they leave, we want them, I would say, to have an appreciation for the business, for the oil business, maybe for the company, but really for the people and how the people form this company to be a great company. That's what we would like for them to leave with, and with a smile on their face, thinking what a great place that is. Because we always tell them, you'll come back and you'll bring others with you, and they have.
The museum is open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5. Admission is absolutely free, and you can't beat that. If you'd like a guided tour, they will gladly provide one, but please call ahead. If you just want to check it out on your own, drop by anytime. They're open. You'll find them at 501 South Avenue in Ponca City. Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
If you've never been, you have to have shepherd's pie.
Comfort food where you'd least expect it, the bookstore and bistro you've got to visit coming up.
Duncan is filled with individually owned stores, very unique.
Plus, one small town is pulling in shoppers from all over the state.
We do brisket Saturday, every Saturday.
And the convenience store that has barbecue fans doing a double take. We'll take you there a little bit later right here on Discover Oklahoma. Great travel tips anytime, like Discover Oklahoma on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Oklahoma's new 2016 travel guide is your ticket to the state's most exciting places, attractions, and activities. Loaded with great ideas from cover to cover. Don't wait to order. Get your free 2016 Oklahoma travel guide online at travelok.com today.
Welcome back to Rant Dry Goods in Oklahoma City, a great little shop on Northwest 23rd Street where you can find all kinds of Okie-themed items. All sorts of unique items that you only find if you shop local, like this beautiful little gem that I'll be leaving with.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that. I like that a lot. And I think most people are always looking for that unique shopping experience. And if that's the case, then you need to check out a spot in Broken Arrow. Julie Chen takes us to a location where you can grab some lunch and browse for some books.
Perfect.
McHuston's Booksellers Irish Bistro is a dream come true for Larry Hofling.
I always wanted to have a bookstore. I spent my career thinking, where can I put in a bookstore or my restaurant? Because I always liked to cook as well. So really this was kind of the culmination of two separate dreams.
Larry and his son Dustin run this family business in Broken Arrow's Rose District.
My mother introduced me to books when I was a young lad, and it stuck with me. Her maiden name was Houston. Mac in Gaelic means son of, so I'm son of Houston, the book lover.
And McHuston's is a book lover's paradise. Here you'll find 12 to 15,000 books, some new, but mostly used.
These are like my orphan children. I'm trying to find good homes for them.
It's an eclectic mix. You'll find everything from westerns to war books, fiction to first editions.
I have a first edition, Charles Dickens, 1853, subscriber edition of Bleak House, which is, it's an older book. It's Charles Dickens, one of my favorite authors, and to own a book that was published in his city in his lifetime, that he could have gone in the bookstore and thumbed through, to me it's very appealing to have that in it.
There's a bargain bin too, but overall most of the books are under $5.
The price range is basically cheap.
Not only can you buy books here, but you can also trade. When you bring in a used book they can use on the shelf, they'll give you credit toward another used book.
It's just a good combination of, you've got old books, there's new books, you've got people who are great to talk to, the food is great, the food's fresh, and it's a really neat old historic building.
While the books swallow most of the store, the cozy bistro up front seats about 25. Lunch is served Monday through Saturday. Larry's son Dustin does all the cooking.
Traditional Irish food, we've got shepherd's pie, bangers and mash. We do soups and sandwiches, that's our main trade. Potato soup is on the menu every day. I do a different special menu, a different daily special every day of the week, ranging anywhere from chicken quesadillas to corned beef and Cole Cannon.
Alongside all that comfort food, you'll find salads and lighter fare too.
I am having the chalkboard special, which is a veggie sandwich, and it's got homemade guacamole that they make here, which I love, and everything else they make fresh every day, so I always know it's going to be good.
It has to be fresh, and that's something I do pride myself in, is making sure that all my veggies and stuff are fresh, that I get them local if I can.
Shepherd's pie is the top seller. This one has an oaky twist. It's made with beef, not lamb.
Well, the shepherd's pie is really good, and it's the best shepherd's pie I've had.
If you've never been, you have to have shepherd's pie.
Food is served from 11 until 2. It's best to come early since some menu items sell out.
I like coming here because it's always personal, and I can have a conversation with the owner, and he knows about Broken Arrow, he knows about history, he knows about this building, and the food is always fantastic.
You feel welcomed. I mean, when you come in, it is like feeling like you've came home pretty much. It's calm, it's peaceful, it's an escape pretty much from the workday.
McHuston's Books and Irish Bistro. It's the story of the American dream.
There's nothing more satisfying than having a super busy day, not having any hiccups, getting through it, making some money, making people happy, making them have happy bellies.
They're more than just lunch guests. It's almost like extended family, and it means a lot to me that they come back.
In Broken Arrow, I'm Julie Chin, discovering Oklahoma.
No matter where your next road trip takes you, we'll help you find a great place to eat. Just log on to our website, travelok.com, to request your free copy of the Discover Oklahoma Dining Guide.
Up next on Discover Oklahoma.
It's just a fabulous slice of small town America.
Find out why a trip to southern Oklahoma means shopping like no place else.
We actually put the brisket out on the board right here in front of the C-stores.
The Eastern Oklahoma spot with some of the best barbecue around. It's coming up right here on Discover Oklahoma.
The Rhythm and Roots Music Trail is your front row seat to excitement. Hit the road to explore rock, blues, country, all of Oklahoma's rich music heritage. Order your free guide at travelok.com.
Oklahoma Today magazine brings you stunning photography and authentic award-winning stories of home from Oklahoma. The only magazine that covers the entire state, Oklahoma Today showcases what we love about Oklahoma, bringing to you the very best of its people, places, culture, history, and of course, its legendary food. Subscribe now at oklahomatoday.com and get 6 issues absolutely free. Don't miss a single issue of Oklahoma Today magazine.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma. Today we're coming to you from Rant Dry Goods in Oklahoma City.
And we do appreciate the fine folks letting us be here today. And also thank you again for being with us on the show.
My pleasure. It's been a lot of fun seeing this local shop, and there are so many more local shops to see in Oklahoma.
Absolutely. In fact, Lauren Fairham's going to take us to a place called Three French Hens, and it's in Duncan.
Here in downtown Duncan on Main Street, there's lots of shops for you to check out. Today, we're at the Three French Hens. They've got everything from floral arrangements and decor to clothing and accessories. Let's check it out.
We're like a boutique general store.
Carolyn Campbell and Betty Gregg are the dynamic duo behind the Three French Hens. The two have known each other for a long time, but became great friends when they opened the store just a little over 4 years ago.
We have been in retail for 20 plus years, each of us individually. And so I found a building and Betty didn't want to do it, and I persuaded her, and that's how we opened. We've always known each other, but it's something about opening up a store that makes you very close friends because you have to work through everything together.
The two of them have built quite the business together, selling everything from clothing and accessories to anything you could need for your home.
We try to find something for everyone. We want this to be a store where you can bring in your mother and your daughter, and everybody will have something to look at. You won't be sitting around tapping your foot.
They call their clothing style eclectic. It's comfortable, casual, cute clothing that you can wear out to work or out on the town.
We focus on really trying to appeal to everyone, from jewelry, purses. Our clothing is, it's our style. It's, I don't know, geared
eclectic.
Very eclectic.
Their home decor style is traditional with a flair of rustic elegance. You can find beautiful knickknacks and wall hangings, and even find unique furniture for your home. The ladies specialize in handmade floral arrangements.
Our motto is just to do anything that anybody wants, so long as they're happy. They can bring us in an old arrangement that they want freshened up.
The ladies have recently started doing Facebook tutorials to help you decorate your home with an expert's touch.
We've just started that, where we give you design ideas on how to build a tablescape or different aspects of it, and a lot of the things you'll have on hand, but if you don't, we have them. But it just gives people ideas on how to put things together.
Three French Hens is proud to be in historic downtown Duncan, where it's just one of the special stores on Main Street.
Duncan is filled with individually owned stores, very unique things that we're all individual owners, so we all have our spin on what we put in our store. You can come downtown and our surrounding areas too, and you can spend a day shopping.
It's just a fabulous slice of small town America.
So come check out Three French Hens in Duncan. It's a fun atmosphere with fashions for you and your home.
We just want to help make your house your home. A lot of people have houses, but they're not comfortable in them, and this is a way to try to help people do that.
Discovering Oklahoma, I'm Lauren Farram.
We always encourage you to shop local and support Oklahoma-owned merchants, and if you're looking for a place to hit up in the next town you're visiting, check out our website.
Just type the word shopping into the search bar up top and you'll find a list of locally owned places full of unique items.
Yeah, now just wrap your lips around that little Hummer right there.
Up next, Jeff's quest for some of the best barbecue in eastern Oklahoma when Discover Oklahoma continues.
Oklahoma's new 2016 travel guide is your ticket to the state's most exciting places, attractions, and activities. Loaded with great ideas from cover to cover. Don't wait to order. Get your free 2016 Oklahoma travel guide online at travelok.com today.
And the waving wheat.
Kiss your snow sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain.
We know we belong to the land. And the land we belong to is grand. And when we we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, come see for yourself.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma, and one last look around Rant Dry Goods on Northwest 23rd Street in Oklahoma City. This is a must-stop shop for sure. And if your travels take you anywhere near Lake Tenkiller, we have one more stop you need to make.
Absolutely. It's a favorite of our good friend Jeff Roberts, and of course it involves some good old home cooking.
Of course.
It's time to go to Soda Steve's Market.
In Gore, Oklahoma, you can go to a convenience store and get the best barbecue possibly in the entire state of Oklahoma. We're going to find out today right inside these doors. OMG!
Does that not look delish? But is it the best in the state? Longtime friend and regular at the market, Chris Crumpler says,
You know, it's hard to say because I haven't eaten every barbecue joint in the state of Oklahoma, but I'll go east I-35 anyway.
Whoa.
So I'll make that proclamation.
That's a pretty good proclamation there.
Yeah.
All right, so while we have you on camera here, we got to get you like trying some of this and get the reaction of
the
beef.
brisket is just phenomenal. You just
Look at
don't
that.
get that. Just unbelievable. It's as good as it always is. So amazing.
see, the faces don't lie, and Chris isn't alone. Check out these reviews. The people have spoken. That is some good brisket. Steve is so proud of it, he dedicates an entire day to it.
We do brisket every Saturday, and we actually put the brisket out on the board right here in front of the C-store. So when people come through, we're actually carving, it would be like carving prime rib.
Okay, let's get to the kitchen so we can taste it for you. Tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, now just wrap your lips around that little hummer right there.
Can you believe this? Can you see my face? You ready for this? All right, here we go. Don't worry, Tommy, we're gonna hook you up too.
Whoa!
Wow.
I never get tired of that flavor.
And tender, oh my gosh.
Now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's standing in line that good. But it's also how Steve and his family use Fin and Feather, Soda Steve's, and now Soda Steve's Market as their mission.
Anything can be a mission, it's just, if I give food or I help out, a Little League team, that's a mission. Same as a mission if I go across, and I've been to Vietnam several times. So if I go to Vietnam, that's a mission, but it's all missions. Any kind of outreach to me is a mission.
So your next road trip has to be to Gore, Oklahoma to check out, yes, the convenience store known as Soda Steve's Market because of OMG barbecue. Oh, it was good. I still have drool coming out, I think. Tell them you saw it here on Discover Oklahoma.
One more reminder, we've just published a brand new Discover Oklahoma dining guide. In it, you'll find all sorts of unique places to eat. Get your free copy by heading over to our website, travelok.com, and click on where it says Request Free Brochures.
A huge thank you to everyone here at Rant Dry Goods for having us out this week.
And we also want to say thank you, Angie, for being my guest co-host for this week's show.
Always fun to learn more about our state.
Absolutely.
A reminder about this unique shop. You'll find them at 519 Northwest 23rd Street in Oklahoma City. They're open 11 to 7 Monday through Saturday and 1 to 5 on Sundays. For more ideas of what they have in stock, hit up their Facebook page.
And coming up next Saturday on Discover Oklahoma, get ready for a mouth-watering look at some of the best barbecue in northwestern Oklahoma.
And adventure awaits in the Wichita Mountains. We'll show you how to get hooked up and ready to rappel. It's all coming up next week, right here on Discover Oklahoma.
So until next time, remember,
there's always something to discover in Oklahoma.